pull-ups, weighted. We got a 45-pound plate. The goal tonight, just get 100 pull-ups. We'll see how long it takes us. We got my wife is here as well. She's gonna keep track for me. And yeah, time to just get after it, all right? We're probably gonna do sets of 5. Oh. All right, that's 5. And in between our sets of pull-ups, we're gonna try and work on our calves here. Break.
You want me to write down 5?
Yeah, go ahead and write down 5. We've got this bulbaceous, like, 45-pound plate sack here, making it really hard to get these calories in. Holy buckets. Break. All right, sets of 5. So I waddle around here. We're 5 reps in, which means we got 95 more reps to go. I don't know what happened to our music either. Yeah, I guess we just don't get music on a live stream unless the missus has. Do you have any music capabilities right now?
I can. Do you want me to connect to the speaker?
No, we just play like some like the Rocky soundtrack or something.
Okay.
All right, second set of 5. All right, there we go. We're at 10. 90 more to go. And we gotta figure out how to do these. Frick! Figure out how to do these calf raises. Oh yeah.
Wait, did you get to 10?
Yeah.
Okay.
10 in. Let's get another 5 here. All right, we're at 15. Woo! Sets of 5. Sets of 5. Oh. Gonna waddle around here. I've also got I deadlifted 655 the other day and just left the bar loaded with the plates like an actual slum. So in between these pull-ups, I've also got to clean up all these 45-pound plates on the bar here. So I'll be waddling around, removing plates. It's 35. There we go. All right, let's do another set of 5 here. 20 deep. Let's go. Also, I'm giving up on those calf raises unless I just do them right here. Problem is, we got this 45-pound plate. It's just not working.
You're at 20?
I'm at 20, yeah.
Okay, good job.
Woo! All right. So I've never thought about it before, but honestly, if you just load up a bunch of 45-pound plates, I'd walk around like this, that could be quite the workout. Feel my glutes just fired up. All this jangling. All right, another set of 5. Oh. That puts us at 25. We are a quarter of the way through this challenge. We're trying to get to 100 reps with a 45-pound plate. Remember, I am the blind homie, so I will attempt to read what people say. Someone says, I think hi. What's up, brother? Hope you're enjoying it. We're 25 reps in with this 45-pound plate hanging from ourselves. We're doing 100 reps. I'm getting absolutely slapped around by this plate. Oh my gosh! Here we go. Another set of 5. Ooh. 30 reps. The rules that we have, we cannot take this 45-pounder off till I complete all 100 reps. So we have 70 more reps to go. We're doing sets of 5 all the way through. No matter what, this 45-pound stays on me the whole time. Holy buckets. Do these cheat calf raises here. I'd like to get to like 50 without feeling it too much. Right now I'm at 30. I feel pretty good. Here we go. Let's get another set in. All right, 35. Woo! Dang, it's so hard to walk around with this thing. Oh my gosh. Listen, I love doing challenges like this, where you just pick something random and go for it. I've done in the past 1,000 push-ups in an hour. Those are super fun, but I've never done like a pull-up challenge before like this. So if this goes well, I might one day try and do 1,000 pull-ups. Probably not with the 45-pound plate, but ideally 1,000 pull-ups. I think in like 3 hours. I think that might be the move. 1,000 pull-ups in 3 hours. You let me know if you think that's a good idea, if that's something I should attempt. But that's a goal. Maybe in the summer. Maybe in the summer after my bulk, I start cutting down, I should do that. Frick! Let's waddle over and get those set in. All right, here we go. Oh! Oh! All right, that's 40 reps so far. 40 reps. Start unloading this bar over here that I got. Just 60 more to go. Feel good. Let's bust this out. Oh. Woo! No! We said it couldn't come off, but it fell off. We're at 45 reps. Almost halfway there. The next set will put us at halfway through the challenge. Halfway to 100 reps. 100 weighted pull-ups with a 45-pound plate. I think, to be honest, the hardest part about this challenge is gonna be my hands just staying together. Especially because I got my wedding ring. It's like making it hard to grip with this one finger. So the left side is gonna get a little harder to grip. And I might have to take it off just to make sure I keep my grip nice. But let's bust out another set of 5 and let's get to 50 pull-ups here. Come on. Here we go. 5 good reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Woo! All right, we're halfway there. Halfway to 100. I actually feel pretty decent. Oh. 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 Dang! Okay, so we're gonna hopefully keep up these sets of 5 the whole way. The whole way! That's the plan. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do sets of 5 all the way through, but we're at 50 already. The pump, pretty immaculate. I don't know, I got these wings. You tell me if they're filling up the whole screen yet. Gonna fly away by the end of this. All right, I'm gonna see, use the tiny vision that I have. I think someone else said hi. What's up? We're 50 reps into this 100 rep challenge. 100 weighted pull-ups with a 45-pounder hanging. Hanging! Oh, here we go. Oh. All right, let's get to 55. One, two, three, four, five. Woo! 55. We're over halfway there. So really, it should only get easier and easier as we go on now. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. This is pretty crazy. It's giving me flashbacks to when I was like in 8th grade. I randomly did 77 pull-ups. I did not have a 45-pound plate back then, but I did 77 pull-ups in like sets of 7. I was sore for like 3 days after that. So hopefully that doesn't happen now. I've got my deadlift day on Friday. Will that give me enough time to recover? I guess I'd be fine by then, but I don't know, I haven't done this amount of volume on pull-ups weighted in a long time. So I'm interested to find out how I feel tomorrow. But I gotta stop chit-chatting, stop stalling. Let's bust out an exercise 5. Let's get to 60 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 60. Woo! Oh. Oh. Yeah. My wife's in the background. She's playing the music. I think it's the Rocky soundtrack that we got going on since we're doing an intense set here. Okay. Someone I think is asking a question. Okay, my vision is really bad, obviously. I'm the blind homie. I'm gonna try and read this. Question, I have a hernia. Oh my goodness. Okay, I think you're asking about a hernia. If you've got a hernia, I'm gonna be honest. If it's a legit hernia, generally, surgery is what is recommended for hernia. So, as for like exercises or like advice when it comes to something like that, generally what I have understood is hernias are a surgery situation. Now, as I say this, I know my wife is looking at me like, brother, what are you talking about? Because I'm pretty sure I might have a hernia as well, and I'm not going to the doctor for it. Well, what I have been doing is I have been trying to, for me particularly, work on my lower back strength through back extensions and my core strength. I've been doing front squats, and then also trying to strengthen my adductors as ways to hopefully cope with the issues. I don't think I really have a hernia, but yeah, if you have a hernia, I would definitely recommend get surgery or talk to an actual professional. I'm just a dude on YouTube doing 100 weighted pull-ups at night who probably should go to the doctor and doesn't. So that would be my advice for you. Okay, so I think I had 3 surgeries. Oh my gosh. All right. 3 surgeries that keeps popping out. I am not a professional. I genuinely, what I would be doing is I would just be trying to strengthen everything else in your body that you can. I would not be pushing heavy deadlifts if you're dealing with that though, or heavy squats. I would take some time to build up your core and your lower back, just everything around the hernia. And then again, I would definitely go to a doctor, my guy. I would not be playing around too much if your hernia is popping out 3 times. But I know there are people who have had like success with kinds of peptides and things. I'm not an expert on that, but I would just be taking things very, very carefully. And do what you can. I wish I had a better answer for you, but I have not been in medical school. So again, I'm just a gym bro doing pull-ups right now. Time to bust out 5 more pull-ups, everybody. What are we at, babe? Oh no.
55, I think?
No, I think I was at 60.
Okay, you were at 60.
Oh my gosh, my record keeper's losing track. Okay.
Sorry, your record keeper is reading.
My wife is reading a book while I'm trying to hoist some loads. song is this?
Take your back.
Skip it. No, we gotta turn on some real Rocky, some go in the distance stuff.
Okay, you want me to just play that?
Just play go in the distance on repeat, all right? That's how we do. Heck yeah. All right. So we're at 65 right now. So well over halfway there. We're trying to kill it. We're trying to kill this set. The reality is I was supposed to do these pull-ups yesterday and I chickened out at the end of my workout. So I'm doing a bit of a punishment here. I was supposed to do 50, but I'm doing 100 today. That's what I get for missing the workout yesterday. Today was also supposed to be my rest day, but to be honest, I don't really take rest days. I'd like to push myself in the gym somehow, some way, every single day. So the reality is I was gonna be out here anyway, but we are 65 pull-ups deep with the goal of 100. 100 pull-ups with the 45-pounder, no sips of water. Doing an old school wrestling thing. Wrestling practice, they'd be like, no water the whole practice, and it sucked. But that's not mindset training. Training the mindset. No water out here in the sweaty A garage gym, just pumping out pull-ups. Let's pump out 5 more. All right. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Woo! That gets us to 70 pull-ups. Woo! We're almost a quarter of the way there. Almost a quarter of the way there. Honestly, when I get 75, it's gonna feel like a downhill race. We're just gonna be cruising through the rest of these. Whew. Genuinely, I'm starting to like the idea of doing 1,000 pull-ups in 3 hours. Man, maybe I can do that before the end of the year. What do you think, babe?
What?
What do you think? 1,000 pull-ups in 3 hours?
Yeah. Totally.
You don't seem too confident. What do you think?
Yeah.
For real?
I'm sorry. I was buffering. You definitely know.
We'll try it. I think we'll try it.
What are you at? 70?
We're at 70 right now. Yeah. No, I don't know. I really think I could do it. I'll probably live stream that one too.
It's okay.
It'll be a lot of fun.
I mean, you're already at 70. You seem like you're doing fine.
Yeah, for sure. All right, let's get to 75. Oh! 75, guys. We're crushing it. But now we're really locking in, so we only have 25 more to go. And after this, I just gotta train like triceps and biceps. Get an even more astounding pump. My goodness. Listen, think about this workout. I think why it's going so easy is because I've been thinking about it all freaking day. All day I was at work and I'm like, yo, I think for my workout tonight, I wanna do something crazy. I thought to myself, I'm gonna try and do 100 pull-ups. But I was thinking, I'm like, that's not a big enough goal. That's not scary enough. I don't feel scared about just 100 pull-ups. Let's do 100 pull-ups with a 45-pound plate. Let's do weighted 100 pull-ups. I have never done that before. The most I've ever done weighted is 50. So we're gonna double that tonight. We're gonna get the frick after it. We're gonna listen to the Rocky soundtrack and just smash the workout. That's what we do. That's what I'm about to accomplish. We're only 25 pull-ups away. All right, what's this person saying? Is he able to read chat? Bro, barely. So anyone who doesn't know me, I am the blind barbell. I am blind, but I have like literally this much vision left in the middle. And I've got like the iPhone 16 Pro Max. So I got like the biggest phone. So if I like hold really close and you see like my nostril hairs and stuff, I'll be close enough to potentially read, but it takes me a minute to figure it out. So I got like a speck of vision left, but I use that vision to the max. Let's get another set of 5 in here. Let's get to 80 pull-ups here. Oh. All right. Bust out 5 pull-ups. We only have 20 more to go.
Yay, good job.
Let's go. absolutely dominating performance right now. I feel good, actually. I think we're gonna cruise through this. I bet I've got a sick lat pump too by now. I can feel it in my lats. We'll pop it out. Boom, boom, like a bird over here. Yo, woo. So what do people say? We aspire to have a mindset like yours. Honestly, that's a big compliment. Thank you so much. You know, the person I aspire to have the mindset of is someone like freaking David Goggins. Oh my gosh. Homie has the most insane grind set. Him and Eric Bugenhagen. Eric Bugenhagen is a big inspiration for me. Just the absolute intensity. Those are the people that I remember listening to as I started my fitness journey. And I try and carry that energy to as many people as I can. That intensity, the mindset. I think it's so important to have fun with that too, and have a mindset that's developed around having fun, pushing yourself to the limits. Because if you enjoy what you're doing, you're gonna keep on doing it. You're gonna come in day after day after day and push hard. There's so many people, I feel like, who start the gym because it's like what their friends are doing. Their friends go to the gym, so they go, but they don't love it. And those are the people that are gonna burn out. Now you can start like that. Like I personally, when I very first started, I started because I was losing vision and I needed something to keep me going and I wanted to look good. Even though I couldn't see, I was like, well, I can still look good for other people to enjoy the physique. But then that turned into just this passion for like pushing myself to the limit. And I fell in love with, especially with leg days, a heavy squat day. Oh my gosh. There's nothing like just laying on the ground, writhing in a quadricep pump. Your low back is like spazzing because you just went ham in the squats. That's what made me fall in love with the gym. I used to do these nuts sets of like, it was just 135. I was like 14 and weighed like 130 pounds. But I took 135 and I would do a set of 10. And then I would rack it and I'd count to 1, another set of 10. Rack it, count to 2, another set of 10. And I would get up to 100 reps total of those squats. And I would just give myself like the count of whatever set I was on to finish that after a whole squat workout. And those days, man, I will never forget those days. That's what made me fall in love with lifting. Okay, enough chit chat, time to pump out another 5 reps. Oh my gosh. All right, here we go. Let's get to 85. Woo! Dominant. Oh, we only have 15 more to go. Say what people say, big man, I'm close to about half your deadlift. I believe you can get way more than half my deadlift. I think my all-time PR right now is 717. So what does that put you at? That's a pretty good deadlift, like almost 360. That's crazy. Listen, I might have to get to 800 just so you can still have my deadlift and hit 405. That's gonna be my new goal, just so you can get a 405 deadlift. For real though, deadlifts are so much fun. If you're having trouble increasing your deadlift, my biggest tips, pause deadlifts, by the way. If you do like your secondary day is a pause deadlift day, like pause, doubles or triples, 2 or 3 sets, and then you have your main deadlift day, that will hopefully skyrocket your lifts. Someone is asking, how can you read the chat? Yeah, I'm gonna get this question all the time because I am the blind barbell. Like I said before, I have this much vision left and I use it to the max. So I'll probably answer that as many times as it comes up in the chat, because a lot of people just don't know about blindness and don't understand the whole spectrum that is blindness, that most blind people have some form of vision left. And mine, I'm just extremely fortunate that mine literally happens to be like right in the middle. So it's really clutch actually. All right, bust out another set of 5. Okay. $90. Woo! We only have 10 more. 2 more sets. Ugh. Holy buckets. So I know about the spectrum of blindness. Legend. Legend. Yes, blindness is a spectrum. what's crazy is like growing up, I was honestly, like I felt weird about it. Even I would go to like blind camps and stuff. And that's when I realized that it was so much of a spectrum. Because like, I've been slowly losing vision for a long time. But there were kids who have like legit nothing, legit no vision. You know, I almost felt like a fraud for a while. I was like, oh my gosh, like I still have a little bit of vision. Like, am I still a blind homie? And, you know, the blind community is so accepting of each other. You know, and that's when I realized not to be ashamed of, you know, any vision that I do have left versus the vision that I don't have. You know, I am a blind homie. I've got this disability, people would say. Just be proud about it. Share it with the people. Let them know. You know, because there might be a day where I lose that tiny speck of vision. So I got to be grateful for the vision that I do have. Let's see, so what's someone saying? I'm starting to get diabetes, blindness. Oh my goodness. Oh, I feel really bad for you. I hope that you're able to get some help, you know, if you are starting to lose your vision. If you live in the States, most states have something that's called a commission for the blind. And I would definitely recommend getting in touch with the commission for the blind in your state if you're living in the States. Try and get the help that you need. And if you're 17, let's say you're still in high school, a lot of times there's resources that schools can get in touch with to help you, you know, depending on how much vision you've lost. So, all right, I'm gonna bust out another set of 5 pull-ups here. Brick. Okay, here we go. All right, that's 95 pull-ups. One more set, and then we're done. One more set. Woo! The hardest part is the grip. The bar's getting so wet, it's hard to hang on. Oh my gosh. You guys gotta let me know what the next challenge should be. Honestly, something I've been thinking about doing is the 5-minute squat challenge, where you load your body weight on the bar. So like right now I weigh about 180 pounds. So you load 180 pounds on the bar and you just get as many reps as you can in 5 minutes. An absolutely brutal challenge. If you've never tried it before, definitely get like a puke bag ready and just attack. It is so hard. I did it in high school a couple times. And every time, like, I just wanted to die at the end of it. But you feel like euphoric when you finish the 5 minutes. So let's hit the last set of 5 here. Last set of 5 pull-ups. And let's finish this out. Let me read this last one. From extremely high blood pressure, sugar. Hey, I really hope you can get all the help you need. There, that sucks. That really does suck. Some said, where are you from? I'm from Oregon, born and raised. Yeah, I really hope you're able to keep some form of vision. You know, that's anytime you have a medical issue, that's always scary. So, you're my prayers. I hope everything works out. And note too, no matter what comes your way, you can have a positive outlook. You can create positivity in whatever situation you're in. Try and find the bright side. I know losing vision, it's like look for the bright side. But sometimes that's what you got to do. For me, the big thing that motivates me, even with my loss of sight over the years, has been how can I use my loss of sight to help other people create a vision? So no matter what struggle you have, try and find a way to use it to motivate other people, or use it to lift yourself into another space. Sometimes when your life gets harder, that forces the best out of you, and that can be the biggest blessing you receive. Let's bust out these last 5 pull-ups and finish out. Get a nice pump here. Pump! Here we go. Five more. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. But guess what? We don't settle for that. 101. Get one more. One extra effort. All right, so we absolutely crushed it. There we go. 101 weighted pull-ups. And now just for fun, I'm going to do a set real quick with no weight on, because you feel like you're absolutely like a butterfly when you've had a weight on and then you just do it without it. Let's bust this out. So this will be me, a set of pull-ups with no weight. Oh my goodness. Feels like I'm flying. Oh my gosh. That's another thing I recommend you try. Do like a couple hard sets of like weighted pull-ups, and then do some pull-ups without any weight at all, and you will just feel like you're about to take off. It's kind of awesome. It's like you're defying gravity. But that was it. That was 100 pull-ups. I'll stick around. I'll wait for a second. If you guys have any questions, you drop them real quick as I put up some of these plates here. Gotta put up my deadlift bar. So I've been cleaning this bad boy off. This is my Texas deadlift bar. Pulled 717 on this bad Larry. I think that was a month ago now. A month ago. That's nuts. I'm hoping to hit, I think 750 by the end of the year is the goal. Then eventually all time I'd like to deadlift 805. Would be the biggest deadlift goal I have. All right. See, any questions? Any questions? Bright side for me, working out. Yes. Yes, live the best life you can. No matter what affliction, no matter what problem comes your way, do the best you can. Yeah, dig the Rocky theme. Listen, whenever I do these endurance challenges, I always got to throw on the Rocky theme. There's nothing like hearing that. It just forces you to push in extra reps and push and push and push and go ham. So that's what I do. My wife's been here playing it. She's reading it. What book are you reading today?
The Giver.
She's reading The Giver right now. She finished Of Mice and Men last night. Reading The Giver. She's basically reading all the mandatory high school books. Cohen's like back to school reading here. Anyway, anyone who hasn't already, it'd be awesome if you subscribe. Can't even talk. Frick. Subscribe. Join the journey. I'm prepping for a bodybuilding show. Next summer is when the bodybuilding show is going to happen. We hit 250,000 followers on Instagram. And my wife said when we hit that, she was going to sign me up for a show. So bodybuilding show next summer after powerlifting nationals, which will also be next year in May. So it's going to be absolutely crazy. Does your wife like crime books? Do you like crime books?
Like true crime? No, not really.
She doesn't like...
Thrillers occasionally.
She doesn't like true crime, some thriller. Do you want to...
Or if it's not...
I got questions?
I've been messing with my hair.
She's been messing with her hair. So
weird.
Love the energy, man. Come on. Say, you want to answer the crime question. Do you like...
Do I like crime? No, don't commit crimes.
Oh.
Clearly. No, I don't like true crime, but thrillers.
Thrillers?
Occasionally.
I like Thriller. Michael Jackson. Good song. Love the energy. Thanks. All right, guys, it's been a pleasure. If there's no more questions, I'm going to get out of here. I got to get a friggin' shower going on. Let's see. Wait, hold on. What book genre do you like?
I like sci-fi. I like fantasy. I like dystopian. I like classics. I like pretty much everything except for romance and true crime. So
The most books you read from any genre, or the most what books you read of a genre are kids' books right now, because we got 2 kids.
Very
and she'll be
true.
reading those
Very
Dr.
true.
Seuss books on the daily. All right, guys. It was awesome talking to everybody. I'll catch you in the next challenge. Thank you so much to everybody who was here. I love you all. I'm going to go get ready to hoist heavy loads tomorrow. I've got a huge squat workout. Hopefully going to hit a PR. That's that. Catch you guys in the next one.